My name is Alex Mingola, and welcome to the Mingola Experience, where I talk about random topics ranging from my professional experience all the way to random social topics that simply interest me. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about whether college is worth it in 2024. So I actually find this topic really interesting because I'm actually a recent college grad. Like, I literally graduated last semester and started working this year. So I can literally relate to this topic a lot. And just for a little background, I'm actually a first-gen American. So my parents originate from a country called Cameroon, which is located in Central Africa, not West Africa. And like your typical African parent, they've always pushed me to pursue higher education and whatnot. So because that is what they've been sold, the dream is that if you go to college, you'll be able to achieve a stable level of income and get rich and all that stuff. So I didn't pursue higher education, but I did get my bachelor's. So I really can relate to this topic. With that being said, there are definitely a lot of cons about going to college. And the first one that comes to mind that everybody probably has in mind is the fact that college is expensive and you will incur debt unless your parents decide to open a savings account for you since birth time. And not a lot of us have that opportunity. So you're probably taking out a FAFSA loan or some sort of government or bank loan of some sort in order to finance your college experience. And that does suck. You will have to pay back those loans in the long run. So that's kind of one of the major downfall of going to college that I would say is really out there. The second cons of going to college is probably the fact that you could go to a trade school instead or do an apprenticeship, which will probably put you in the workforce a lot faster than going to college while incurring less debts. So that definitely is cons of going to college. The last cons that I like to mention is the fact that a lot of jobs nowadays don't require you to have a college degree. A lot of employers nowadays are actually willing to hire people without college degrees as long as they have the necessary experience in order to perform in that role. But that right there is the issue. I'm sure we've all picked up those job applications where they require you to have 8 years of experience. And let's be honest, if you're within your early 20s, you probably don't have that much experience. Hence, the only way for us to be able to find ourselves in those roles is by us obtaining our college degrees in order to be able to get those kind of jobs. With all that being said, there definitely are a lot of pros still about going to college, which I'm going to be discussing right now. The first pro about obtaining a college degree is the fact that you will have access to higher wages. Now, this will definitely depend on your career field. So if you decide to venture into something like liberal arts, you probably should expect to start off on the lower spectrum when it comes to salary. And that is not to discourage anybody from venturing within that field of study. However, you should be aware of the current situation of the job market for liberal domains or fields of studies. However, if you do venture into something like engineering or the medical field, you can expect to at least start off with something sort of decent. The second pros of obtaining a college degree is the fact that you will have more promotion opportunities. Having a college degree definitely will put you above your peers with no college degrees when it comes time for promotion. And it's true that experience or maybe work rate at a job definitely will be another factor that will determine whether you're going to get promoted or not. However, possessing a college degree does definitely put you higher on the spectrum because it shows you're willing to learn and grow within that position. Because at the end of the day, college really just is a testament to whether you're able to pick up on information fast enough in the field of study that you're going into. The last point to why I believe you should get a college degree is a bit of a weird one. However, I believe it is worth mentioning. And that is the fact that most CEOs actually have college degrees. If you look at most of the American CEOs, they at least have a bachelor's degree. And when you look at the European CEOs, they at least have a master's degree. And this is not to say that having a college degree is the only way for you to become a CEO. However, we must admit that there is a reason for that trend. With all this being said, I'll now like to conclude this video by saying that going to college is an investment at the end of the day. We go to college in order to better our lives. We won't necessarily become rich through college. However, we can at least make enough income to feed ourselves, be able to do our day-to-day activities and enjoy our little hobbies. Like mine is traveling, so that's where most of my money goes to. Probably shouldn't tell my dad, but yeah, that's a bit of what I think or why I think college is actually worth it. So this is the end of the video. This is actually my first YouTube video ever. Reason why I'm a bit nervous. So if you see me stuttering from time to time, I'm trying my best. I'll get better at it little by little. But please leave a comment in the chat below on whether you believe college is worth it nowadays or not. Thank you, and see you later.